Hidden truths. For 30 years, I labored in obscurity while my siblings reveled in privileges I could never claim, until a single document exposed a secret that reclaimed my life. I'm Lucas Harrow, 33, standing at the edge of a memorial hall during Roland Tate's funeral, the man I called father. I grip a faded scarf, a relic of my role in the Tate household. The scent of cedar clings to me. A stale cracker was my lunch. Fear stifled my appetite. At my age, I never foresaw such treachery. My nephew, Finn, 8, usually met me with a laugh, but today, he slipped behind a curtain. If deceit scars and truth heals, subscribe for more. Let's unveil how I turned their betrayal into my triumph. The hall buzzed with mourners, but a chill hung heavy. Roland's widow, Miriam, 67, and their children, Owen and Lila, sat up front, perfect in their grief. I lingered near the door, the adopted son, always sidelined. As the service closed, a stranger in a crisp black suit approached, clutching a worn folder like a sacred text. His gaze held mine, hands unsteady. "Lucas Tate?" he asked, voice thick with certainty. "That's me," I said. He shook his head.
"No.
"You're Gabriel Holt." The words struck like lightning. "You weren't adopted. You were taken." The stranger, Elias Kane, a private investigator, handed me a 1996 newspaper clipping. My young face stared back under a headline. "Lost heir to Holt legacy, $80 million reward." Elias's voice wavered. "Your mother, Vivian Holt, is alive. She spent 30 years searching. Roland in his casket was my abductor. Miriam, feigning tears, was his partner in crime. Owen and Lila, the favored siblings, thrived on my stolen life. Your mother built Holt Ventures to fund the hunt," Elias said. "Every cent went to finding you. For 3 decades, I swallowed the Tates' lie. I was a discarded child they saved out of pity. Their vast Wyoming ranch, spanning 350 acres, was their kingdom. They were town pillars, Roland a councilman, Miriam a charity leader. I slept in a lean-to, a single lantern casting shadows, while Owen's room boasted a sound system and Lila's a skylight. Holidays were their showcase. Roland and Miriam lounged with tea while Owen and Lila tore into gifts, tablets, snowboards, cruises. I knelt in the kitchen, polishing silver. "Lucas, chores don't wait for celebrations," Miriam snapped, eyes averted. At 6, they claimed my birth mother left me on their porch with a note. "Can't raise him." Their ally, Deputy Carl, investigated but found nothing. By 9, I was repairing barns, tending horses, overhauling engines, unpaid labor for Roland's wealth. "You're lucky we keep you," he'd sneer. "Your real mother didn't care." School was my haven. My science teacher, Ms. Adler, praised my logic. "You could study physics, Lucas," she said. But Roland's words rang. "Kids like you don't dream big." At 19, I saved $2,000 for a room above a bakery, working at Reed's Tools, where Mr. Reed treated me like family. At Roland's funeral, Miriam's glance met mine, guilt, not sorrow, in her eyes. She knew. Elias whispered, "We need DNA evidence, but stay calm." Miriam's cunning. That night, I lay sleepless in my room, unraveling decades of hints. Roland's cash payments, Miriam shredding, old files when I was 11, their ban on my leaving town. 3 days later, Elias met me at a roadside inn. "DNA's a 99.99% match to Vivian Holt," he said, showing a photo of a woman in her 60s by a glass tower, her gray eyes mirroring mine. "She's frail, Gabriel. Hope's her lifeline." The FBI stormed the Tate ranch at sunrise. Miriam, in slippers, was cuffed as agents seized files. In questioning, she stayed silent until Elias played a video. 5-year-old me at a park, giggling with my mother. "Stop it," Miriam pleaded. She confessed. Roland, a groundskeeper in Portland, spotted my family's wealth during a park project. Drowning in debt, he snatched me in a fleeting moment, Miriam idling in their truck. They fled to Wyoming, using Deputy Carl's fake papers to claim I was abandoned. "We gave him shelter," she mumbled. More than most. Miriam got 22 years for kidnapping and fraud. The ranch, built on illicit funds, was confiscated. Owen and Lila, reeling, lost all. Owen admitted hearing Roland whisper about the kid, but stayed quiet to protect his status. 5 months later, I met Vivian in Portland. Her embrace felt like home, her gray eyes shining with love. "Gabriel, you endured," she murmured. Holt Ventures flourished under my new role, but my true riches were her daily texts, her tales of my father, gone with my picture in hand. My foundation, Lost and Found, supports families of missing children. The Tates stole 30 years, but not my future. I'm Gabriel Holt, living boldly, my truth restored. What's your favorite moment? Comment below.